What's up guys, this is Dale with LackLuster Gaming, the show for those who love to game but know they're mediocre at best, and I'm getting ready for my upcoming move to Colorado. I heard it snows there, and I live in Southern California. It's normally like 78 degrees, and that's cold. But aside from my outstanding fashion advice, I know you're here for some Clash Royale. And over the past couple of days, we've been hosting Elite Barbarian decks. So now, I've been getting asked how to counter them. So the LackLuster YouTube community has come together to bring you this. How to counter the Elite Barbarians. Let's get into it! The Elite Barbarians are everywhere. They're in almost every single deck, and they're a great card, but they are overpowered. So we decided to make a video to show you guys how to counter the Elite Barbarians. Now first off, you can use the tornado to pull them over to your king tower to activate that cannon. That's amazing. Most people are running the Mega Minion in their deck, but alone will not counter the Elite Barbarians. Minions by themselves are just not powerful or fast enough to do enough damage to take them out, so you'll need some other support with just 3 elixir minions. Another 5 elixir option is obviously the minion horde. However, it is also easily countered. Elite Barbarians are the best counter to Elite Barbarians, but there's no positive elixir trade here. You can also use the 5 elixir Barbarians, but again, you're only gaining 1 elixir, but you do end up with either 2 to 3 Barbarians for a counter push. The cheapest and most effective way to counter the Elite Barbarians is the Skarmy, but with log, zap, and arrows, you could be in some trouble. Through our testing, we found that the Dark Prince was the best counter for the Elite Barbarian for the price. But the regular Prince doesn't do so bad itself. It will take out the Elite Barbarians by itself without affording you any damage on your tower. The Bowler is another great option. For 1 elixir less than the Elite Barbarians, its pushback mechanic keeps it away from your tower and kills it and provides you a tank. With the return of Zap Bait decks in the meta, most people are running Tombstone and Spear Goblins. The two together is a great 5 elixir combo to take them out completely. Guards by themselves just don't stand a chance. We thought that the shield mechanic might help a little bit, but both Elite Barbarians were able to get to our tower and do significant damage. Guards by themselves might not work, but add some minions and you'll have no problem wiping them out without taking any damage. We had a feeling that the Ice Spirit and the Guard combo would work really well, but surprisingly, it just didn't do enough. The Elite Barbarians were still able to survive and at least get 1 to 2 swings off on our tower. Now an Ice Spirit with the guards behind it does a little bit better, but still does not do enough. We're able to kill 1 off before it gets to the tower, but the second one is able to get 3 hits. Coupled with the Fire Spirits, the Ice Spirit will freeze them up and take them out down far enough just so that they get 1, 2 swings off on your tower. Almost 3. Kiting the Elite Barbarian seems to be the best option. Using the Ice Golem, you can pull them from one tower to the other, pulling them within the range of both towers, and use Fire Spirits to take them out, almost completely. Again, kiting is the best option. Use archers right in the middle, and the Elite Barbarians are in range of both towers and your archers, and you take no damage. That's my favorite by far. Again, here it is in action. We use the Ice Golem to pull, and then we pull back with the Tombstone, and they are distracted for long enough for both towers to take them out. Kiting with the Ice Golem works way better with the archers. We tried it with the Princess and her splash damage is great, but it is way more effective with the archers. However, early placement of the Tombstone and then the Golem to tank for it allows the Tombstone to accumulate more skeletons to keep them distracted for longer. Now, the end result is pretty much the same. They all die, you take no damage, but it's still a little bit better of a way to play that hand. Another great combo is obviously the Tombstone and Mega Minion, but there's no positive elixir trade since both units cost 3 elixir, and you don't really gain anything but a counter push. Now back to the zap bait decks. If you're running Furnace, place it early so that they take up a lot of damage from those fire spirits, and your second wave of fire spirits will take them out. For 6 elixir, the ice spirit and wizard combo isn't a bad option. You still take a little bit of damage, but you get a wizard in return. Now the fireball log combo worked pretty well, especially if you separate them perfectly. You'll take 0 damage, but it's 6 for 6. The witch surprisingly was a decent counter to it. However, you have to plant her early enough so that she gets 2 waves of skeletons out to fully counter them without taking any damage to your arena tower. Using the Valk by herself alone in the center is okay. It'll do tons of damage, but you'll still end up taking a hit or 2 on your tower. Now if you're running Trifecta, the Valk and the Musketeer are 2 great women to take those 2 dudes out. Now we were hoping if we used the Ice Golem to distract that the Dragon Splash damage would be able to take them out, but it's just not powerful enough. Kiting with the Ice Golem might actually work with the Baby Dragon if that one didn't get raged out, might have actually taken it out completely. Lightning is no longer too common in the current meta, however it is a viable option. Stun damage separates them just enough so that you don't take too much damage. Using the Ice Wizard and the Mega Minion is still pretty decent. It locks onto the tower but does very little damage and does pretty good for a counter push. Using the Ice Golem head on with an Ice Wizard in the back affords us 0 damage on the arena tower. It's a pretty viable option and only 5 elixir. Now we're just messing around. The Mega Minion and the Bomber, they work okay, and you could probably do it without taking any damage, but we tried a ton of other different experiments with them. These were just my personal favorites. Let me know what you guys do down in the comment section below, because I'm sure I not only missed some, but I'll never even think of them. So let me know what you guys do with the Elite Barbarians. So there you guys go. Now obviously all of the tests that we did were in a clinical setting and we didn't have any other troops on the field, so experiences may vary. Let me just tell you that right away. There's a lot of situations that we can't cover and we don't have enough time to cover that you'll experience on your own, such as a giant in the front or another small tank like the Ice Golem or something that takes out Skarmy, because I mean that's a huge push right now. It's a big one. A lot of people are using it. So before we get any further, I want to give a big shout out to the people who helped me out making this video and getting the footage done with me. Elite Savage, you know who you are, brother. Shaw, JK YouTube, NWA Compton, and the Wizard Master, all part of the LackLuster YT community. You guys are extremely special to me. You're very close to my heart. I appreciate all the hard work and effort that you guys put in to get this done for me. Thank you so much. Now, check out this deck. I was gonna make an entire series of it, but because it's so barbtastic, I don't know. Yeah, it's barbtastic. Look, we got incoming barbarians, we got barbarian high, we've got the barbarian elites, and fireballing after, tornadoes and stuff. So I just had to show it to you. It just fit the bill perfectly. So I brought it in. All right. So we're going up against this dude, right? And he's got this furnace, which, as we saw just a few minutes ago, is one of the arch nemesises of a barbarian. Whether it's the barbarian horde or the elite barbarians, they are just the one thing that will continuously take down your barbs, and fairly easily, because you just can't counter them with barbarians. But look at that. We're gonna lightning that furnace out to make sure we've got a clear path, because he keeps pushing with these elite barbarians, and we're gonna counter, and then we're gonna push back pretty hard. Now he's doing pretty good and is, gaining the lead pretty quickly here, but we're now gonna place down our barbarian hut, and that is what's gonna bring us to the lead here. So we're waiting for this fireball. We're gonna get rid of those arches, maybe even, nope. Okay, we actually decided against that apparently. We're gonna put down these guards though, and then fireball everything, including those fire spirits. So we did get a little bit more value for the fireball. However, we did not get the damage done to the arena tower, but that's okay. Our minions are gonna chip away at that little furnace tower. We're gonna place down a second barbarian hut, log out those archers, and we're gonna wait for this lightning and get rid of that mega minion. And unfortunately, it's the ice golem, which not my intention. I was trying to get that furnace kind of chipped away and gone, because now we've got another full one right on the map. But luckily our barbarians actually get to it, and our fireball takes out one archer, does significant damage to that mega minion. We're gonna log to cover some of those fire spirits, and then we're gonna lightning again, getting that furnace down all the way to the bottom. This becomes a spell deck if you get countered really easily with it. But now we've got Elite Barbarians on the board. We've got one single Barbarian on the board as well, and we are within range of a fireball, so we're gonna shoot that over, and boom, take the victory with the 1 crown win. It's a really difficult deck. It's really, really weak to air, so give it a shot if you'd like. It's a lot of fun in grand challenges and tournaments. I believe it's Colton's deck, so I'll make sure that I put a link down to him below in the description box. But otherwise, let me know what you guys think of the video, and let me know what I missed. I know we missed bomb tower, things like that, so give me a shout down below and let me know. All right, otherwise I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, I love you. Peace out.